I got those. Couple records that I hold, yeah, I got those. Just the playoffs, the team just got home. We ain't going outside when it matter most. Lights came, prime time action.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the New York Jets and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From the 10.
Come on, man.
Take over at the 25-yard line.
So we starting first play.
Start off a game, you fumble on your first offensive snap. But
first
now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
The first play?
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. This defense for the Jets, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back.
Another lame-ass nigga running the screen.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What the fuck is,
that's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Oh, he's right there. I need a safety.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Crosby with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
To the residence. First fucking play. when he scored first play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I know what I'm not about to run. I know that.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. In motion right is Wilson. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escape, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Preston Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. You know, both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Rodgers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
On the sneak, Rodgers trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up fourth down.
Don't do it.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
Everybody got blocked. Bro, this team just made a whole wall.
Second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
Instant pressure. Cut it out.
Here's Wilson to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Throwing is Wilson. Knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
I picked a run play.
Multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
On my mama. I thought I put a fucking run play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On my mama, I ain't never been up on my mama.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson.
That's a fucking dot.
Complete. It's Wilson. And he'll take this to the other side
That's
of
a dot
before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now.
Stop
Here's
playing,
another
man.
1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chris Barnes. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 40.
I didn't know that nigga can turn around like that, man.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Out to his left. Open man left side. It's the tight end Tunyon. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The Packers at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right.
That's wild. Thank you.
Throw across his body, and it's intercepted.
Can you do something,
Ashton
please?
Davis.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. After the interception, here's Wilson. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Why did he run an out route like he was a corner route?
Second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. See if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. We're backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh my God!
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Pulled in at the 24. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their... This is intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
That's it. He's got that.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. He hits his target. It's the tight end, Toilolo. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. It's Wilson. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Jets are going to take possession
that inside
of the
corner
football.
got it mad crazy
They
fast.
declined the penalty.
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go.
If we get him in passing situations,
and this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
My offense is better.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
Just stop following him.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is incomplete. He had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. Toward the back corner of the end zone.
I get no animation.
I
get no animation.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down,
why don't
took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, They said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Damn, what's up with this shit?
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Mason play, boys.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the give. Now Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one.
Once I get a
touchdown away, and now it's third.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
See, I'm playing that. I thought the cornerback could pick up on that.
Midfield. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material. Oh, they'll try to jet sweep here with Lazard. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Running left is Dillon to the 27-yard line. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Y'all want to know what's crazy?
At the 5.
These niggas can stop.
And they get the guard,
Nick Chubb.
John Runyon. Come up now
Henry. But nigga got A.J. Dillon. That's GG's. I'm like, what the fuck?
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
Like, that's
and
wild.
Take this one down to the 36.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets 16. Dillon up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers.
And they made me. Wow, bro.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. What can Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting in the 1st. Dillon trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Dillon again. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
A yard away. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Okay, Blazer.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
These niggas scared to catch the ball. These niggas are scared to catch the ball. Hey, I'm talking about at practice. These niggas fucking run hella suicide.
That they should now have some sense of continuity
hand
and be able
on
to
the
make
line.
some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I was
picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive...
I don't know why you came back.
Really
ain't nothing changed. He thought you left and came back. Something's going to be different.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
Why is this nigga throwing it to the defense?
Something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been
around this game why?
This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Damn, I can't hike the ball.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
Bro, I don't understand, bro. How is my line not holding? Madden made it seem like this nigga got 8 Aaron Donalds on the line.
This will be 3rd and 6.
Shit.
Now Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there, a 22.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Shit, I shouldn't catch the ball out. Fuck you talking about?
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, he dropped
Our
it.
possession catch that, bro.
Indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play.
Our possession catch that. Caught that. He got a running animation.
Turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance
Like
the ball
what?
from the other.
And they'll get him down.
I wish I had a
as
hand
he's
cam.
inside the 40.
This
It'll
is
go as a gain
ridiculous.
of 11 and a Jets first down.
Well,
I'm about to
this
sue
type of
EA.
running back. I mean, this size,
About
this
to have a nigga
intensity
fit.
usually
Like
gets
Trumbo.
better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. But now a throw
He was
on
behind
first
him.
down there, but it's incomplete. But
No,
we've talked
he was
about it,
behind
CD,
him
but
and
it
broke the
bears
ball,
repeating,
though,
and they
bro.
are struggling
On a
to throw the
possession-
football.
on a
All the
possession catch.
interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain
Bro,
yardage
this
on
sticker
this
was
play,
deep.
this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped
I
behind the
just
line.
looked like, or that nigga was behind him and still got the breakup animation.
Here's Hall again. And he's in.
If he ain't
Touchdown,
dancing, you know it, clap your hands.
Breece Hall. His
That should be
6th
their
touchdown
fucking
of the
intro
season.
theme music
And the
for the
Jets are
fucking
finally
bowling game.
into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
And this shit didn't register. I still made it though.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Your ass in your nose, clap your
Now after
hands.
the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
This will have hero symbol, nigga. What you talking about?
And this will be a
Hero ball.
touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the
If I would
opposing
have
coach,
stayed
hey,
with
I had
him,
to
lined
give
up
him
and
some
then
work
put
too.
the
I
right.
can't just let him
He
sit
was
over
burnt
the
toast
sidelines
on
all
both
the time.
sides. I'm talking about good toast and jams toast.
Running right, here's Dillon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
That's all right.
That play
That's all about to
unable
make
to get
playoffs.
started
Did
thanks
I?
to the defense of Quan Alexander.
Am I
His
giving this
size, he's
nigga
a
his
tough
first,
man to
his
bring
first
down,
W?
but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and
Let
not
me know.
allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Please let me know.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the
Please let
48-yard
me know.
line.
Because I'll delete this.
Brandon, I've
movie.
got to think this
What you
offensive
talking
line
about?
has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra
look at my line,
defenders
though.
in
Look
the
at my
box
line.
coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right
Aaron
now,
Rodgers
they
don't
wanna show
fumble?
the world they're up to the challenge.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he should be able to pin him back deep
Yeah, when
here
I have
with
a
his
bad
first
game or
punt.
play bad, bro, or Madden look, bro, that should be hitting hard, bro. That should be hitting hard.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this
Oh, no,
one
he won
away.
last week.
Not
Okay.
good at all. Punted just 24
Oh,
yards
no, he
there.
2 and 3.
And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their
forgot.
next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 56 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. Slot man moves right. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Oh, I'm high. Man, I thought time was going.
All again on
I was trying to waste that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I thought time was ticking.
If you were going to choose a franchise back from the 2022 class, most figured it would be Breece Hall out of Iowa State, and he was the first guy off the board to the New York Jets. More than looked the part of a bell cow offensive cornerstone at Iowa State, and by testing numbers, one of the best athletes we've seen.
Damn, can I at least get a face mask? Can I get something?
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
I'm talking about.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
That I played deserve
in the arms of an angel.
Hey, that's the only words I know. Let's keep it a bean.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, Siri bitch that be talking. Sound like Siri. Siri cousin, Stephanie.
On 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
So it's all over. Green Bay.
What they were doing,
follow this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Packers, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders. Meanwhile, for the Jets,
I'll put my Maserati on the line. Fuck the
moving back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
Fuck this game. Fuck y'all niggas that's watching. Fuck this stream. Fuck EA. We out, bitch. Follow.